What's up, you guys? Welcome back once again for another video, and today I'm going to be talking about and showing you guys the engine that I got for the 240. If you saw my last video, you would know that I blew the KAT. It's already pulled out. Now, I didn't show you guys the engine last time, but I will now. I hope you guys like where I'm going with this build. It's going to be pretty cool. Never done this before, always wanted to do this. And here's the engine now. Hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys are surprised. Right, so this is the engine. It's right here. You guys can't see it yet. So real quick, take your last guess. What is it? 1J, 2J, I don't know. Let's see now. Guys ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go. You guys know what this is? This is an RB25 DET. Now this engine came on the R33 Skylines, the GTSs, not the GTRs. It's a single turbo, and to be more specific, this is a Series 2 RB25. Now there's a lot of reasons why I chose this, a lot of reasons why I didn't choose different engines, and the main reason is I wanted to keep it Nissan. So Nissan and car with a Nissan engine. Now let's talk about real quick why I chose this over other swaps. Now, when it came to choosing an engine, I had a lot of options. Obviously, we could have rebuilt the KA. We could have done a forged internal build, you know. We could have done SR20, 1JZ, 2JZ, even an RB26. There's a lot of choices out there. I could have done an LS swap. Everybody wanted me to do an LS swap. I don't know why. But I wanted to keep the car with the same brand engine. So a Nissan 240SX with a Nissan RB25. That sounds perfect to me. I could have done an SR, but come on, you guys really want to see another SR build. And the KAT, I really did want to do the KAT, but you know, it does have its limits. It is a lot more harder to get parts, and it's just not where I wanted to go. I wanted to push more power, and I didn't have to spend so much to do it. Now, a lot of the reasons is budget-wise. So, reason number one is I could have got an SR20. Now, two of my buddies already have SR20s in their car, so I wanted to be a little bit different. Yes, I could have done the KAT, but to be honest, how much were we going to push out of the KAT? Realistically, yes, there's videos out there of people pushing like 600 and 900 horsepower with a KAT, but those are like super crazy builds, a lot of custom parts, really expensive, and obviously I don't have access to things like that. Now, the reason I didn't go with the SR is, like I said, two of my buddies already have it. And now, you guys really want to see another SR build? They're everywhere. Everybody does them. And now, I'm not saying I'm being original with an RB25, but it is a little different. You know, you don't expect it on a 240, at least not in California. And now, another reason is the price. And SR20 nowadays, at least in California, I looked up a lot of them, and they kind of go about, for a red top, like $2,500. That's including engine, tranny, ECU, and the harness. Now, a black top, which would obviously be the better choice, like black top SR20 runs for about $3 grand, $3 to $5 grand, and a notch top, which is the latest model that they made, the best SR20, the S15 SR20, those go for about $4,000, at least where I'm from. And now the RB25 goes for around $3 grand. And that's also including tranny, ECU, and harness. Now, the choice was pretty obvious here. SR20 for $3 grand. RB25 for $3 grand. Now, what's the better choice? They both have really good aftermarket support. They are both Nissan engines, but to be real, we can get a lot more power out of an RB25 than an SR20. Now, you can push SR20s, obviously, if you build them right, they can reach those high horsepower numbers, but it's a lot more work, it's a lot harder, it's a lot more expensive. Now, with the RB25, we can do that much more easier. We do have 2 more cylinders. It is a higher displacement than the SR20. SR20 is a 2.0, this is a 2.5. So, for me at least, that was the easy choice. Go with the RB25. I mean, it's a Skyline engine. Come on, you guys. Who doesn't want to see a Skyline engine on the 240? Like I said, I wanted to keep it Nissan, and the RB25 just sounds amazing, to be honest with you guys. So that is the reasons I chose it. And now I was gonna do a stock RB and just throw it in there like that. You know, get the swap stuff and then just throw it in there. But I'm like, you know what? We're gonna go all out. We're gonna fully build it. We're gonna tear down the whole engine, and I'm gonna try to be as detailed as possible. Now there are a lot of RB cars out there, a lot of RB videos, but a lot of them don't explain really well. So I'm gonna try my best to do the best research I can and to explain to you guys and to show you guys as detailed as possible on how to build an RB25. So if that's something you guys want to see, definitely make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and share this video. Help the channel grow. I appreciate all your comments. If you have any questions, leave them below like always. Now let's talk a little bit more about the engine. So like I said, plans for the engine are to do a full rebuild. The tranny's right there. So the stock tranny can actually handle a lot of power. If you guys don't know, the RB25's transmission is actually the same as a Z32 300ZX transmission. So this whole part is the same. The gearing ratio is the same. The only thing that changes is the bell housing. Internally, they're the same. Now, I want to push around 500 to 600 horsepower on this motor. Now, to do that, we're going to need a couple things. Obviously, we're going to need a bigger turbo, better manifold. I'm going to go ahead and do different intake manifold. We're going to go ahead, do full internals. We're going to do pistons, rods. You know, we might throw some cams on there. So we're going to refresh this whole engine. The mileage is obviously unknown. They always say under 50,000, but you just don't know with these engines. Now we can throw it in stock, but come on, that's kind of boring. So we're going to go ahead and tear this whole engine down, send it to the machine shop, order the parts, and start throwing everything back on. Get a bigger turbo, elbow, all that good stuff. Engine's going to be fully rebuilt, and I hope you guys enjoy this content because it's going to be really knowledgeable on just how to rebuild an engine anyways. Now, like I said before, this is my first time doing it, but I'm pretty confident that I can get it done by myself. Hopefully I don't need too much help, but I will do the best research I can and show you guys as best I can. And this is going to be fun. Hope you guys enjoy the next couple videos, the next process of getting this engine built and then getting this engine into that vehicle. It's going to be awesome. Hope this thing pushes like 500, 600 horsepower. E85, it is planned. I do want to go with an E85 or at least a flex fuel just to help it, and because to be honest, you don't want to run less octane on these engines. The best octane I can get in California is 91, and I think that the least you want to run in this is 95 from what I've read. And even in other states, the highest you can get is 93. So E85 is definitely a must that I want to do on this. So we'll do the whole flex fuel thing. That'll be cool. It means we got to change the pump, injectors. We're going to do all that good stuff. Hope you guys are looking forward to this as I am. And definitely stick around. I'll catch you guys on the next time. Next video, we'll be tearing down this whole engine step by step. I'll show you guys how to tear everything down to the bare block. All right? Catch you guys next time.